All right, this is live, folks. Here we go. We are going to get started with this match. Premier Division Season 3 matchup of the NSL. Quaxy versus Titus Gaming here on Caged. Quaxy starting in Marine start on the top left, and on the other side we got in Ventilation. Titus starting doing a quick move into Central Processing.
Now, one of the things that we didn't talk about also is that this league, NSL, uses a 30% friendly fire. So it is going to be something interesting to watch in all these games when there's large engagements, possibly team kills.
Yeah, and it's really funny watching some of the team kills that happen because you see sometimes like the Marines killing their own phase gates at some points, trying to save it.
Malga walks into Central Processing and takes down those skulks. It's a good first engagement win for Quaxy. There is a Gorge running around right now over in REDDOG.TV, and he's putting up a Gorge tunnel. So they're looking to get some momentum throughout the map for holding their res nodes. And Golden is all alone, though, right now, as these two Marines are starting to look to pressure out of Central Processing.
Golden Joshi backed up by a Drifter here in Central Processing. Malga and Quaxy here as well, trying to hold this room. RT is up. R-line coming from the back to reinforce this group. We got Bitey on the other side of the room on the ceiling. Gets killed right there on the side of that, on that corner. Nice engagement right now. Malga taking down Joshua with a pistol and Golden. So Titus Gaming losing a Gorge and a Skulk there in Central Processing. We're seeing Onzor here in in Auxiliary, taking out the Gorge Tunnel, which is below half health. Bitey now coming up against Onzor, getting killed. And now Quaxy comes in to help with that Gorge Tunnel. It looks like it's going to go down. 3 Skulks pop out. But the damage is done. Quaxy taking out his own teammate in that scuffle.
And the damage was already done by removing the tunnel. Thankfully, you know, the tunnel's expense is pretty much null. So if they choose to go Gorge again, they'll be able to put that tunnel right back up. But one thing to notice here is what's happened at upper shipping access. Versal has placed 2 whips here to protect this entryway. And had that second whip had been done, I don't think they would have been able to pressure that tunnel as much as they did.
Malga, full go, Quaxy, and all making short work of these aliens here in Central Processing, saving that RT at 20%. Quaxy sitting on 6 extractors right up here, and a 7th one on the way. Titus on 2 harvesters and 1 growing. That's the one here in Auxiliary. Golden coming around the corner against Quaxy. Josh coming around the corner, taking Quaxy out of there, taking that pressure out. But look at Quaxy. They have seriously expanded all over this map, leaving just Auxiliary, upper shipping, and ventilation for Titus.
So one of the things that Quaxy's done here early on is they've gone for a second IP to spawn in their Marines faster to reinforce. They've gone for the arms lab and have already started researching weapons 1, and they also built an armory to get mines. But note, there is not an OB, so there's no phase tech, so the momentum is really how fast they can run to each point. Aliens still have a good chance at pulling back on the res and locking these guys into a tough position.
Well, we're seeing now that Sicknick is out on the field as that Lurk. Bitey now doing a little bit of checking out in Central Processing. Malga and Fulgo in there. Nice scan being dropped here by by Arroyos.
But over in Central Processing, we've got 2 Skulks and the Lurk coming in to clean up
enzyme
with
there.
The help of the enzyme. And as we talked just a minute ago, the OBS has been placed at base and phase tech is being researched.
Yep, there's also an OBS, actually.
Oh, the OBS was placed
the OBS in Central, and they're going to take that out. There goes the phase tech research.
Oh.
It's pretty
and
tough.
he didn't cancel that. So he lost the res for the phase tech research.
Yep. Onzor and Kansesa here in upper shipping access, taking down this this whip as Sicknick comes around the corner, takes him out. Joshy takes out Onzor and clean that up. Malga now alone here in central processing. And he's hiding. Malga taking down Joshy, nice.
Not a bad move on his part. Wait till they're in the room, wait till they're engaging, then come from behind and hit him. I mean, it's the best way to clear him sometimes. You can see that the aliens are now starting to work on res up in generator and down in purification. And with that enzyme hit for Bitey, he's going to be able to probably get this down before Molko can take him down.
Yeah, Bitey is this extractor. He's doing a smart thing. He's staying on the extractor, ignoring the Marine that's firing at him, takes it down, damage is done. He's a skulk, he's a throwaway unit, so he can definitely do that. Mulk now backing off into sewer as he's chased by about 2 aliens and a drifter. Gets taken out there by Joshy. Deathcam strikes again over in generator. We see Sicknick taking out Kansesa and going to be working on the generator RT. That is going to drop Quaxy down to 5 extractors. Upper sewer is being attacked as well by Joshy as Malga comes around the corner to try to save it.
Normally, I wouldn't say that it's a smart move by any alien team to put this many skulks on RTs, but what they're doing is they're causing Quaxy to split up and defend.
Yep.
And that's a good thing at this point because they did lose the early game, momentum by all the skulks that went down. You can see that Titus is slowly starting to pull it back, but the tech explosion for the Marines is a little high at the moment with weapons 2 already complete, phase tech complete, and now armor 1 coming out.
So now we're seeing that extractor there in central is gone. And we're seeing Malga pushing away Joshy. The one down in sewer is gone. Quaxy down to, down to 4 extractors. They've had to rebuild quite a few. The upper sewer now, that is just so annoying. Upper sewer now being attacked. Phase gate going up here in in that room.
We'll just call it why not.
Yeah, we'll call it why not. Oh, over in REDDOG.TV. We got Owns. I can't believe I said that. In auxiliary, we see Owns are taking down Golden, but getting taken down by R-Line.
The nice thing about this phase gate placement and why not is that it's got 3 mines surrounded by it. So they took the time to secure the spot before they put the phase gate down. And that's going to help out against, any skulk movement around the phase gate. But, never question how good Alert can be in this situation to be able to snipe those mines from out of the way and not take any damage. But right now, these Marines are in a lot of trouble because they've lost 8 going on 9 extractors. Yep. And it's been, you can look at the res graph, it has just been tunneling down and down and down since about the 5.5 minute mark.
Yeah, and you know what? I've seen this before where, like, the Marines can pop up like crazy, on res, and, you see that graph, and you always see them lose a crap ton of extractors, but the aliens, if they just hold on their harvesters slowly but surely, 2, 3, 4, and they don't lose any, they end up out-teching the Marines at the end in the long run because they haven't had to rebuild like crazy.
And, only concerning yourself with what you need. The 3 harvesters can be perfect for the aliens to get their fades up, which are the higher life forms, at about the 9-minute mark. So, that's important.
R-Line now outside upper shipping access with Sicknick, backing him up as he's going to go into central processing. Check some stuff out. Fulgo and Molt coming around the corner. And you see from Sicknick, he sees them coming. Oh, they did see him up there. You see that shotgun blast up against that vent. So Molk and Fulgor know that he's in there. And this would be very bad if he would go if he would go right into this because they have 2 shotguns.
I'm just checking. Can you hear me right now?
I can, but it's now sounds very echoey.
Yeah, something happened. All right, I'm gonna disappear for 1 second.
Okay. All right, so now we are seeing Fulgo, Malga, and Mulk in purification. They just built up that phase gate there, so they may recycle the one here, and why not? Over here, we do have fades out on the field. Walking around in generator. We got Onzor and Kansesa right outside generator, knowing that there is a fade in here. Golden as that gorge. There's Joshy coming out as well. Joshy, Sicknick, R-Line, all fades out on the field. This could be the change. that Titus was looking for.
I'm going to pull your attention down to ventilation because there's 2 Marines moving directly into the hive and going straight onto the spurs.
Oh, wow. Yep. Fulgor and Malga taking out the alien upgrades. There goes one. They both have shotguns. Who is responding to this?
They'll have to use that gorge tunnel. They do. They come back in here. They get some good bites, but with the assistance of med packs from the commander,
and they're welding
just
each
not
other.
anything they can do. You know, I mean,
there's the Fates.
Now the Fates come in. Now this will be the question of how well they can respond.
Oh, look at that. Gets him out of there, out of harm's way. Great job to not lose those shotguns. Oh, 13% on that spur.
I think that was the smart thing to do. Save the shotguns. You can see that, you know, there's decent P-res on the team, but if you've got the res flow and he's got 7 extractors up, so if you got the res flow to make it work, sure, do it.
Yeah.
You know, bring him back to base.
Malga and Fulgor here in sewer. They're going to pop out Golden. They may take that that room as well. I mean, you know, I'm liking this. These phase gates on the map look very close together, but they're really not if you look in terms of running. So it gives them nice coverage in purification and in sewer, and also in Why Not and upper sewer.
And, you know, now they've been kind of down. You can see that the team ramped up from about 8 minutes on, has gone up and up and up with res, and they've only been able to take 1 extractor down in the last 2 minutes. And that's not good for the aliens. Now the Marines are going for weapons 3, which does 30% more damage than the original weapons out of the gate. And that is just nasty.
Oh no! Sicknick dies! The Lurk dies here on stability on a mine. And we're seeing Fulgo and Malga coming down into ventilation again. Let's get the look from Fulgor.
Quaxy, Malga, and Fulgo down there again in the hive. And these Fades get some hard meat shots, taking down Fulgo, but Malga's still in. Kasea coming back to support. And man, that spur's still sitting on 13%.
It's like the spur that won't die. Kasesa, maybe that was called to him. He should just run. Oh, he's going to pick up a shotgun. Just run up there and smack that spur. Go!
Smack that spur up.
Should be a mini game. All right, so now we see Kasesa is still here in ventilation. He's going to get rolled here by 3 of Titus's aliens. Malga coming around the corner. Looks like he was a little bit too late. Weapons 3 has been researched.
The big problem is up in Generator, though. You got Molka, and Onzar up here, and that hive was building. It's only at 38% health and 27% grown, and with these level 3 shotguns, that sucker's gone.
Oh, there it goes! And a blast of green glory. Onzor and Molt taking down that hive in Generator. Titus looks like they are in trouble. Big fight happening. Fulgo and Kasesa here in ventilation. Knocks away two Fades. And they have taken Generator.
It is a tough situation. Weapons 3 shotguns are hard to fight against. And now that they're going for the advanced armor, you know he's moving towards getting those jetpacks out. The constant pressure on these hives means that no one's really been working on res. You've got Bitey out here starting to chew away, and Bitey sitting on 56 res, so you know he's waiting to go Onos, but I don't know if that's going to work. I mean, they just might be too teched up to do anything.
I agree.
At that point.
I agree. I honestly can see it now. I mean, Titus is out-teched at this point. And with that Onos, like you said, it's not going to do much because if you look, their advanced armory is already going to be going up. Right after that, we're going to see a prototype lab, which is going to give access to jetpack research and exoskeletons. Exoskeletons, if you don't know, if you haven't seen this game before, are basically mechs with big guns as arms.
Pressure now coming to the Red Dog-Gator auxiliary here, where they're starting to work on the res for the aliens. And this will delay that Onos a lot. You know, by even just taking down 1 res node, you know, that's going to delay him probably another minute.
Yeah, definitely. Joshy now in Central getting scanned down as that Fade. I mean, I can see right now, I mean, you can kind of see Titus is down to 2 harvesters versus Quaxy. Quaxy's economy is spectacular right now. I mean, look at the graph. Look at where they went down, and they just rebuilt and held, and then they went after Titus. Team resources 782 to 397. Team kills 48 to 26. So Quaxy dominating this match in terms of engagements.
Yeah, and all this pressure on the Hives. You know, like I said, expect hyper-aggressive play. And this has absolutely been exactly what we've been seeing.
Nice job clean up there. Nice bone wall catch from Versal there in ventilation. Was able to do that. But Onzor and Mulk here in shipping tunnels. Arline and Joshy trying to do something there. 45% on Joshy as he almost gets killed. Finally, that spur has been completed, but the harvester is lost in shipping, and they are down to 1 harvester, and the prototype lab is done.
This is a really hard situation to come back from. You can see Bitey is now evolving into an Onos and ventilation. Sicknick's going lurk again. I think right now, you know, Titus has to do something big to break this back, and it's going to be about taking those phase gates down. I just don't know if they can do it. They've only got, you know, the 2 fades and the Onos. That lurk might help if they can hit Bitey's right now. Oh my God! Oh no! 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 Oh my God!
Oh my God! They got him while he was in an egg.
And that's GG. There is no way to bring this back.
Oh.
I mean, as much as Titus, you know, can play well, unless they can really get both those phase gates down and be super aggressive with the jetpacks about to be researched, there's just, oh my God. And I can tell you right now, if you were in TeamSpeaker Mumble with this team,
they are raging. Oh my God. All that time, guys, if you don't know, an Onos is the final evolution for the alien team. It's basically a huge damn rhinoceros, and it takes 60 personal res to actually evolve into, and all that money gone while he was evolving. The Marines came in and shot him while he was in an egg.
You can see him spreading infestation. They don't want to call it yet. You know, they still think they can pull this back. Again, though, with the jetpacks coming out, it's going to make it really difficult to combat, because with level 3 shotguns in those hands, and let's face it, they've really held these shotguns for a long time.
Look at their, I mean, look, 51, 20, 28, 54, 48. They got so much res versus personal res versus Titus. This is ridiculous.
Triple pressure to the Hive, Max supporting to help with the armor. If they clear these Marines, they've got to go straight for the phase gate. They have to get to this phase gate.
We got Arline, Sicknick, Joshy pushing towards the purification phase gate. Mulk is there with a shotgun.
Oh, now benefit here was that phase gate was low, but with 2 max out, and now Arline getting shot from behind, Fade going down. That means they've only got 1 Fade on the field, 1 higher life form. At this point, I'm thinking Hail Mary, and that's about all you got.
Well, I mean, at this point, look, Gorge upgrades are done. They have 3 biomass, so they. I mean, the only thing, obviously, that I'm thinking.
Exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
Is going for the bile bomb.
They're going to bile bomb rush. They have to. I mean,
Marines are completely out of play right now. So look, they're getting Beacon back before anything even happens.
For jetpacks.
And then I think the aliens are going to let them move all the way to the Hive. But with 5 Marines and jetpacks, they could take that sucker down in 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. Gorge tunnel from vent to right outside monitoring. They're going to... Oh, boy. But I don't think they're going to make it in time. You got Mulk, Kasesa, and Fulgore running right into ventilation right now.
They're going straight for the Hive. Hive already down to 75%. In come the aliens to restart. They've been scanned, but they're leaving the Hive.
Oh, 1 down. 49% on the Hive in ventilation.
40%. The beacon goes off. They haven't finished off the Hive.
They're going to do the beacon. There goes the observatory, but, oh, it went off. The beacon went off, and that is it. And there's arcs coming from ventilation into the hive, 17%, and this is over.
Yeah, they can't delay them enough, especially with those arcs moving in, to save this hive. I mean, they're going through the tunnel. They're trying to go do more damage, maybe take down the command station. But this thing's going to be gone. 10, 8, 7, 5.
There we go. Quaxy wins round 1 against Titus.
I mean, like I said, this map is super hyper aggressive when it comes to Marine play. And if they win those early engagements and hold central processing, you can just push, push, push.